Good morning, YouTube. It's Cherise here. It's Sunday, the 22nd, I believe, and it's my last week in this apartment before I move to my own personal one-bedroom, which I'm really excited about. But I thought I would do a hair video, and this hairstyle is inspired by Elyse. And I love the little top knot she does, and I'm probably going to wash my hair tomorrow because I'm not tired of having it poofy, but I'm ready to go back to my curly hair. Especially since the flat iron didn't really flat iron it. But I have been enjoying its stretch, and I probably could have experimented more with it in this state. So to get my hair in that top knot, I'm first going to detangle it using an afro pick and a wide tooth comb. I'm also drinking some water this morning. I've been pretty dehydrated. I've been really bad about just drinking anything period during the day. So I'm going to start trying to drink more water. I'm trying to drink 1 glass when I wake up, I'm going to try and drink 4 of these a day. I think this is 16 ounces. Oh, it's 17 ounces. Alright, like I said, I'm just trying to detangle. It's getting pretty tangled on my end, so it's time for it to go back to being curly, because I really don't get knots when my hair is curly, surprisingly. Alright, so now that we've done that, we're going to smooth all this up into a ponytail, and I'm going to use some Eco Styler gel to help assist in that process. And this is the same container I had since last year, so this is almost a year old, or if not a year old. And it's taken me a year to basically finish it. There's still some left. But I'm just going to kind of dab some along. Oh gosh, some of it's falling. It wouldn't be a tutorial of me if I didn't drop something or make a mess. Alright, so I put that kind of all over. Still have some on my hands. And I'm going to take this kind of brush that's flat with the bristles and smooth everything up. And smooth the gel into the hair. And I'm going to bring it all the way up. And I feel like I need more gel in the back. So I'm going to put some more in the back. And I'm just brushing it up into the ponytail. Alright, I feel like that's a good position, so now I'm going to take a hair tie and secure the ponytail 2 or 3 times, 2, 3, 4 times. I think I'm only going to be able to do 3. There we go. And I'm pulling on the ends to make it even more secure. And I'm brushing them. Brushing the sides. Alright. So that, to me, is the hardest part. I'm going to set up a mirror now so I can see. Pulling on the ends. I could just leave it in a nice puff like this, which I did the other day. But I think I kind of want to make it into a bun. So to work on my edges some more, I'm going to use a toothbrush if I can find my edge toothbrush. I have several, well, two really that are floating around the world. Do I even have one down here? I have those items. Thought I had one in this bag. Currently looking for my edge toothbrush. I think it might be in here. It's not in that pocket. I'm basically still packed up, so. Not in that pocket. It's probably in here. It's just easier to use a toothbrush on your edges versus like a big brush, I think, just because it's smaller. But if I can't find it, then I'm just going to use my regular brush, or my normal size brush, I should say. My normal size brush. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Not seeing it, which makes me sad. Because where else would it be? Let me this upstairs somewhere. Alright, so I'm just going to work on my edges. And as you see, putting the gel on it has made my hair kind of revert back. But that's okay, because I plan to wash it tomorrow. So I'm just going to take small amounts and work on my edges. I like to do hairstyles like this before I put on my makeup because of the amount of gel and how I have to smooth my edges. So it makes more sense to do this before I put on makeup. And I'm not doing anything crazy or extravagant. I have to, well, I'm going to church, going to worship service this morning, and then I have to work that night host shift. So I'll be going to church and then going to sleep. Well, going to church, going somewhere for lunch. Who knows, they may be having lunch at church. I don't know, I'll just be showing up and it's like, oh, it's a potluck today. Like, I don't know how to keep track of when they have their potlucks because there's like service teams and each service team has their own like schedule and their own potlucks. So, and then there's like one Sunday of the month where I think it's like the entire church does a potluck, but I don't know the calendar, the method that they're using. Like, is it the first Sunday the blue team has theirs, the third the green, I don't know. So sometimes I show up and they're like, are you staying for lunch? And I was like, didn't know y'all were having lunch, but yes, I'll stay for lunch. If the Lord is providing a meal, you should take it. All right. I'm trying to just get some hairs all the way up to like my actual center of my head. If that makes any sense. So basically I think that's about as good as it's going to get. I'm just applying more to make sure that everything else is staying down. Alright, so for this section, this part of my hair, I think I'm going to first do something like this, where I kind of grab all the ends and I just kind of put it down like this. That's not going to work. It's so poofy, it's hard to like really control it, like smooth it out into a nice, cute top knot bun. Taking another hair tie. I'm determined to make this into something. So far, no bueno. Because literally my ends are like in afro texture, so it's really hard to like flatten them out. I didn't want to just do a puff though. I wanted a bun. I could try and do a soft bun, which isn't exactly a top knot, but it's a little closer. And I might do my smaller sized one. Let's try that. So I'm doing a sock bun where you just take a sock or some pantyhose and you just roll it up and make a little donut. And then you just pull your hair through the center. Pulling it out, you pull your hair through the center and then you smooth it down. And you put a rubber band to secure it, or a hair tie. So if I'm going to do this, that means I'm going to have to put some gel on my actual ends of my hair to help it smooth a little bit. So I'm just applying gel to the top layer, the part that'll be showing, just to kind of smooth it down, get it a smoother appearance. And this is perfect since I need to wash it tomorrow. Well, I don't really need to wash it, but I am going to, because I'm applying all this gel to it, and I'll wash it out tomorrow. So I'm just kind of smoothing gel on it, and if it looks kind of white, it looks nasty, that's okay, because once it dries, it won't look that way. Hope you can see that I'm kind of smoothing it with my hands too. So just smooth that gel all on there. And it doesn't hurt to use the brush too, to brush out the top layer. So that's kind of what it should look like. Hopefully you can see. And then once you do that, you take the hair tie and you pull it over. To create the bun. As you can see. And I'm trying to like tuck the ends under as much as I can. I don't care if they show a little bit like that, that's not bad. And for the area that's sticking up over here, I'm just going to add more gel to it to try and convince it to lay down. And I have another hair tie. Sometimes you may need multiple to get it to look how you want it. Please ignore my neighbors having discussions. I don't know if you can hear it. And this is when a toothbrush comes in handy because I have all these little tiny flyaways that I need to kind of slick down. But using a big brush won't work. So I think I might run and go get the toothbrush real quick just to slick those down. But basically, you guys get the gist of how you do a sock bun. I know some people have never done them, and I get questions on it all the time. People are like, is that your hair? I'm like, yeah, it's my hair around it, but the inside is a sock. So if you guys enjoyed the tutorial, I'm just going to clean it up and make it neater by using a toothbrush and more gel just to slick everything down. But that concludes this hair tutorial on my sock bun, which was supposed to be a top knot, but this look is basically inspired by Raven Elyse because I think it looks really cute on her. I thought it looked really cute on me. I feel like a little ballerina. So yeah, thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye, YouTube.